Hello, everyone. Just gonna listen to the water for a few minutes before we start and wait so more people can get online. I'm also streaming on YouTube. I will try to share that on Facebook too. Good evening, Sunita, Liv, Mia, Elin, Bonnie, Melaine, Berit, everyone. Start in a few minutes. Just gonna get the technology ready here. Hello, Mona Lisa, Judy, Maria, Ingun. Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's online streaming. I've been out in the woods today, so I feel very calm. I have been recording a lot of nature sounds and singing in the nature and made a couple of guided meditations. So it's been a really good day for me today. It's 20 degrees outside. So it feels like summer, huh? We are still in April. And this is my little brother's birthday today. So even we are not together, I remember him and celebrating him for myself, inside myself. And yeah, I hope everyone had a nice day. Spontaneously, I was yoiking the message from the water earlier today. And yeah, it was very funny. So we're going to talk about inner water or water generally today. So what is water? I'm very interested in hearing your opinion about what is water. Can you try to send me can you write here on the live stream what you think water is? So the water was talking to me today, and also I have been initiated in some with some secrets of the water earlier. I actually have a handmade tattoo about the water on my back, but I'm not going to show it to you right now. Was a monk made it for me, my energy field. So, what is water? Water is cleansing, Ingun says. Water is essence, can be. Is life, water is life, yes. Any more comments on the water? So it's nothing right or wrong here. It's just your opinion about water or your experience of it. What I can say is that the water on the planet is the same water that has been here for trillions of years. Since the water came to this planet, it's the same water that has been circulating through the planet. So the same water that is inside you now, you are about 90% water. Yes, we are water. We are 90% of our physical form are water. And the same water that's inside you now has been inside a dinosaur. It's been inside so many things. So water is just changing form all the time. It's a self cleansing in a way. It can change into so many forms. We can have fluid water, we can have snow, we can have ice, we can have fog, and we can have skies. We can have so many different forms of water. And what is weird about the water is not really following the natural laws in a way. It's something by itself. We cannot define really what water is. And we are 100% in need of water, daily water inside. We can go without food for maybe 30 or 40 days or more, but we cannot go without water, as Linda says. So where does the water come from? Water comes, I don't know. It came from the beginning, I think. And what my experience of the water is that it is not the water itself that is the essence or the life, but the water is the medium of the essence. It's carrying life. It's carrying life inside of it. So it's just like the car is carrying you when you drive, the water is carrying the essence or whatever it comes in contact with. And that is what is so special about the water. It's a perfect mirror. It mirrors everything it comes in contact with. So whatever you put in the water becomes like that. And I think that is very special. And we can, maybe many of you have heard about this Dr. Emoto. He made these tests about the water and how he could see that water is changing form when we are giving attention to it, different kinds of attentions to it. When we say nice thing to the water, it makes very beautiful water crystals. And when we say bad things to the water, it makes ugly water crystals. And that is reminding me of something important, and this is how is your inner dialogue. And if we can see that the water is changing so much just by what we think about the water, what we say to the water, can we imagine that it affects us a lot, what we tell ourselves and what we tell other people? So if we are 90% water and we are fully adaptable, and when we send bad thoughts to our, we are affecting how they may be or may feel. So many times we don't think about this, what we think about ourselves and what we think about other people and how much we affect it. And so I say that the water, we can say, in the body is stored in the organs and in the ligaments and in the muscles, most of it. And I'm saying that many times the water, we see it as emotions. And what is emotions, really? Emotions are what we say energy in movement, okay? Emotions, energy in movement. So emotions is something that's supposed to flow, just like the water. And what happens to us when the waters are not flowing inside us? It starts to harm us. And this is the beginning of all sickness that we carry inside of us. So it's most of the time it starts with some kind of trauma or some kind of event happening to us that it makes us contract the body and the muscles. Some kind of event happening to us that it makes us contract the body and the muscles and the ligaments, and the water flow stops. And we start to build up, pile up, or make dams or inside ourselves. So the water stops, and the quality of the water when it's not moving, it's not very good. It becomes still water, and still water is not the most healthy thing in the world. The still water becomes acid, not the most healthy thing in the world. The still water becomes acid. And it's the same in our body. When the emotions is not allowed to move through the body, it becomes acid for us. And as we know, or the science know it, that all the sickness in the body starts when the acid level, the pH level, is too low. Okay, so the cancers and all the kinds of sicknesses that we get in today's society starts because of low pH value. We get acid in the body. So how is I think this is nothing new for any of you. I'm just reminding you what most of you already know, but to talk about it, I think this is nothing new for any of you. I'm just reminding you what most of you already know, but to talk about it, it helps you become aware of what you already know. So, and most of us know this. We know that it's not healthy to contract the emotions and withhold the emotions. We know this, but still we are doing it. So why are we doing it when we know it's killing us slowly? Please make a comment if you have any idea and if you have thoughts about the water. So where was I? Yes. So why are we holding the emotions, the waters inside? We keep it still when we know it's harming us. Most of the time it is because of traumas. Okay. And if you see the function in it, it starts, it's maybe in your genes, you inherit it, or it's happened to you in early age, you got a trauma, some emotions what got stuck in your body, you started to contract, and this area of your body or this became unconscious for you. So it's in the shadows, you're not aware of it. And when something similar emotions hit you, you freeze or you contract even more instead of just letting it flow. We are also taught by society and our parents that it's not allowed to express our emotions. Already when we are newborn, people are saying to us, shh, don't cry, shh, don't cry. And when you are crying, instead of trying to, the grown-ups people around you, instead of they are trying to listen to your cry and see what is wrong, most of them are just doing anything they can to silence you, not understanding that your cry is not necessarily something bad. It's your language. When you are newborn, you don't have any words or other languages. The crying is your language. And what happens to you when you, from you are newborn, you are asked to silence your crying, silence your emotions, you get domesticated in a way, you get brainwashed, or we can say it. So you start to believe that it is not allowed for you to be who you are. It's not allowed for you to express yourself as you are. So we only maybe allow some kind of emotions when you are smiling or laughing or you're happy or you feel love. But many times we don't even allow these so-called good emotions because we have so little self-value that we don't allow ourselves to feel good even. So, and when we feel shame, when we feel angry, when we feel jealous, when we feel all these so-called negative emotions, we are hiding them because we have learned that this is not good. So we are hiding the emotions, we don't express them, and they become um, acid in our body. And out of this, when the flow is stopping, we start to get sick. We start to get all kinds of sickness in the body. So I think you can follow me. This is not a complicated science. It's very simple, actually. It's a basic science, but still in the medical uh, in the hospitals and the doctors, they cannot accept it because it's no one can. If we have how can I say it? If we learned how easy it is to be healthy by expressing ourselves in the right way, no one can earn money on our sickness. So that's why the medical establishment is not saying anything about this, sadly. So yeah, Judy, I learned by my children that you should give expressions of all your emotions, no matter what it is. Yes, definitely. But we also have a responsibility, right? So it's it's good to express whatever is there. It's healthy for you. But sometimes you have to be a little bit conscious about how you are expressing yourself, because if you you can hurt people badly by expressing you wrongly, in a way, not wrongly, but too harsh, too fast, too much. And I'm not saying that you should take responsibility for others' reactions, but still it's good to maybe think about how you are expressing things, and not saying, not having the blame in the expressions, because I've seen in the communities, especially in the spiritual communities, where we are, it's a kind of a trend that we are allowed to express everything, and many times this is misunderstood, and we use it in a wrong way. So for example, we say, "Oh, you make me feel bad." So that is not an expression, okay? So that is a blaming. So it's a difference between when you say that I don't feel so good. You can say it, but still take responsibility for the emotion, not put it on someone else, not give the responsibility for your emotions to someone else. So whatever you feel is your responsibility. That does not mean that you can allow everyone to step on you or whatever. You are allowed to put the boundaries, as we spoke about yesterday. So, inner water, the emotions, the energy in motion, is the easiest way to keep healthy, is to always find a way to express your emotions. And many times, I believe that we overuse the words. We think, because we're living in a very mentalized society, and we don't trust other expressions, so we rely on the explanations of the inner water, or the feelings, the emotions we have. So I think many times it's better not to necessarily have to talk about things, but maybe we can just sing it or dance it and make art out of it. So many of the greatest artists in the world, they, or all the greatest artists in the world, they express their good and bad sides, or emotions in the art from inside. Okay, and I don't think we honor that not enough in the society today. Yeah. So in the Sami society, we have a very beautiful way of channeling the inner water. Is the yoik. The yoik has not many words. Today we have started to use more words in the yoik, because we are also affected by the mentalization of society that we live in. But originally there was not many words in the yoiking. The yoiking is not something, you're not telling something, you are expressing it. So you can yoik a person, you don't yoik to a person, you yoik a person, or you can yoik a mountain, or a tree, or an animal, or something happening. You yoik it, you make sounds, not words, and you kind of sing it without the words. So, and that is why the yoik is so powerful, because we are bridging away from the mental. It's a direct expression, so from your heart, or from your inner waters. And yeah, we say that the yoik is the song from the heart, and I believe so. And it's a great honor in the Sami community when someone is yoiking you. So in the old times, everyone got a yoik when they were a small child, and this yoik is kind of a channeling of your essence in a way. It's we are, and for a little child, this is very, very important because you can understand who you are by hearing someone yoiking you. So it's a kind of a important thing of your own development. And there is also, when you are grown up, then you get a grown up yoik that is telling you who you are in your essence when you are a grown up human being. So this was this is one of the beautiful traditions in the Sami community, how we use the yoik to express ourselves without the words. So take a deep, deep, deep breath, and close your eyes. I'm going to drum a little bit. Just close your eyes and pay attention to your breathing, and just listen to the drum. ya na no na no e yo no e ya no che che o pa na e o. Just take a few deep breaths. So, what I like about the yoik is that it's something real expressed in the moment. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't need to have a special rhythm as in music. It's just what is there in this moment. So, this was what I felt in this moment. Keep your eyes closed and just focusing on your emotions. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, relax your chest and arms, relax your neck, your belly, relax your backside of your heart, your lower back, your sacral bone, relax your pelvic area, relax your genitals and your buttocks, relax your thighs and your knees, your feet. Just visualize that you have deep roots into Mother Earth from under your feet. Keep breathing deep into your belly. Allow yourself to breathe as slow as possible without it's getting hard to breathe. You breathe easy but slow. You breathe all the way into your pelvic area, your belly. Just be aware of energies or emotions that are flowing through your body. What do you feel right now? Or maybe you are aware of the absence of emotions. Can you feel the water in your body? If you start to breathe and you get into 8 or 10 seconds in breaths and the 8 or 10 seconds out breaths, we start to get into the fluid tide, as we call it in the craniosacral work. The fluid tide is as it says, we start to feel the tides, the movements of the fluids, and we start to be more aware of our emotions, how our inner water is flowing. So the inner water has a rhythm, it has a flow. So try to become aware of your inner water. See if you can feel yourself as just fluids. Try not to feel your skin or your bones or your thoughts. Just focus on your fluids and your emotions and feel that you are the ocean. Maybe you can feel your inner water, how it moves through your body. Try to focus on the areas where you can find movement. Where in your body can you find movement? Try to scan your body. Scan your head, scan your upper body, your belly, your lower body, and try to feel that rhythm, this fluid. It's like the water running through your body, or it can be like waves coming in from the oceans. It's contracting, it's expressing. Can you feel your inner water? Can you feel where it's flowing and where it's not flowing? If you can feel areas in your body where your water is still, where it's not flowing, for example, I can feel that here in my left shoulders there is a little bit lack of flow, and I'm just focusing on the flow of the shoulders. I'm not focusing on the stagnation. I'm not focusing on what I don't want. I'm starting to pay. I noticed that it was not flow in my shoulders so much. Maybe it's another place in your body. Just pay attention. Where is it not flowing? Where is it not moving in your body? You pay attention to it. You feel into that part of your body, and then you start focusing on the movement. You try to feel the waves, try to feel the rhythm, try to feel the emotion in that area. What is it that makes it not flow? What kind of emotions are you holding back? What happened to that area in your body? Why did it stop flowing? Maybe you get information inside in your inner eye channels or inner ear channels. Maybe you hear something. Maybe you see pictures. Maybe you feel, you get in touch with earlier times in your life and in other lifetimes that made contractions, that made this part of your body that you are now focusing on stop flowing. So be aware of where in your body it is flowing, and be aware of where in your body it's not flowing. So use that flow you have in some part of your body to influence the parts in your body where it's no flow. So you are now looking for the movement. You are not looking for the contractions, or you're looking for the movement. Where is it? Where are the movement? Where is it inside you where you can feel? So when I'm talking about it, when I put some um, attention to it, my shoulder wants to start to move. This is what we call in the craniosacral work. We we call it unwinding. The body starts and wants to start to move by itself. And we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to understand it. We can just let the body's own intelligence guide us and just let it move the body a little bit. And my shoulder now wants to circulate. It wants to move. So I just let it move. I'm not stopping anything. So this is one of the things that we learn in the craniosacral work, how we can start and make the body to move itself. So I'm not doing the movement. I'm not deciding how it wants to move. I'm just allowing my body to move. And can you try to let your body move a little bit? And if it's getting too much for you, you can stop it at any time, okay? So if you get too emotional, or if you feel that there are something coming up inside of you that will be too hard for you to handle by yourself, you can stop it at any time. You just stop your arm and you focus on something else. So see what part of your body wants to move. Just keep your eyes closed. listen to my voice. You can glimpse and look at me and see how my body is responding a little bit, but then don't open your eyes totally, just halfway so you can see it. And then you just uh, find that maybe it's your feet, or maybe it's your neck, or maybe it's just a one finger, or maybe it's your pelvic area. Maybe you have to stand up, maybe you have to lie down. And in order to let your body move, just let it move. Don't stop it. And don't try to dance in some special pattern or anything. Just just don't interfere with the body. Just let the body move itself. Let it unwind, as we call it in the craniosacral work. So we trust the body, we trust the fluids in the body to know how to find its way, just as the river always finds its way. So, the rivers, the water, when it flows down the river, if there is a rock, it won't go through the rock. It's finding a way, okay? So just let your body find whatever way it wants to move right now in this moment to um, become free, okay? So keep letting your body move. Mine is stopping now, a little bit slower. Hmm? Just let your body move. Don't think how you're supposed to move. Just let the body move itself. Let the inner water flow with no restrictions. Just let the inner water move itself. You don't have to tell a river how to move. The river moves by itself. Okay? So, just like that, you can also allow your inner water to move. You don't need to move it in a special rhythm or direction or pattern. You just let it move the way it wants to move in this moment. Keep breathing 7, 8, maybe 10 seconds in breath. The same 8, 10 seconds out breath, and let your body move a little bit. Now my neck wants to move a little bit, it wants to circle. So I'm letting the inner water of my body circle my neck a little bit. I'm not holding back. I'm not deciding to move my neck. It's just moving by itself. It's turning by itself. I'm not asking it to turn. It just found a new way. Just like the river finding new ways all the time. Okay? Okay. Take a few deep in breaths. And you can ask your body to relax now and stop the flow, or you can just keep doing it if you want. Hmm. So, how does it feel for you to let the emotions and the body and the fluids in the body just moving, meditating on the fluids and not deciding how it's supposed to move? Is maybe it's strange for us humans. We are so used to deciding all our movements. We are so used to controlling our emotions. We think it's weird when we don't do it. So, but that is a matter of practice. So, for many years, I was doing unwinding every day since I learned it. 12, think it's now it's 11 years since I learned this work, the unwinding work, and I've been using it on clients hundreds of hours, and I've been using it on myself. And it's very good because you feel more free, you feel more fluid after you have let your inner water move. So I was out today to get inspiration from the water, and the water reminded me that I'm that I should let my inner water flow and be conscious about it every day. So let me know. You can slowly you can come back now. Try to feel your feet on the ground. Stretch your body. No, you can slowly you can come back now. Try to feel your feet on the ground. Stretch your body a little bit. Open your eyes and just be aware of how you feel. If you came in the middle of this, you can see it. I will post it on my wall so you can do the meditation by yourself after. It's a technique. It's more a technique than a meditation, but it's the same in a way to let your inner water flow. Okay, how do you feel after this short session? Anything changed inside of you, or is it the same? Else's writing, it's liberating. Yeah, definitely it is. Mm. Mm. So, unwinding, letting the inner water flow. Mm. Please let me know, make a comment, tell me how you feel about it. Mm. For those of you who want to know more about this kind of the work, I will suggest that you check out my cranial work. And in September, 11 September, I'm starting a new cranial education. We still have a few spots left for the students. We were supposed to start now in April, but we have to do it later because of the situation. So check out my website, ianaacademy.com, Iana, or just iana.academy, no com or anything. There you will find more information about the cranial work and the unwinding work that we are doing, if you want to learn more about it. So Maria is says she's tired, and Ingun also tired. Yeah, actually, sometimes when you get into your fluid, you discover how tired you really are, because when you are only in your head and in your mental spare, you don't actually feel your body and your fluid, and you don't actually feel how tired you really are. Experience, yeah, the pain was going away immediately. Effect, yeah, because the pain is the dam in the river. Okay, so we have to understand that the pain is when the river, the inner water, is not moving in our body. It's stagnant, and it's stanging. It's like this, and then it's getting too much tension there, and then we start to feel pain. Most of the time it can be also in the nerve system, but a lot of the time it is in the water. It's because it's getting too much pressure in our inner water, and we start to get pain. So when we start to move the inner water, the pain disappears. It's magic. And Bonnie, yeah, good. It was good. I'm happy for you. Okay. I'm actually also feeling a little tired now. I've been out. I've been working the whole day. Had clients, online coaching with clients today, and I also went out in the nature for a few hours, as I told you. Okay. I promised one thing yesterday, and today I was saying, if you help me, and if you help me to share my meditation from yesterday, then I will I will give a free sessions to one of you. So I'm gonna see who have shared it, and I'm not gonna pick. I'm gonna just let the mouse goes up and down without me noticing who. So so it's we'll see who have won the free sessions with me. Kari. Kari Hanne Nyland. I don't know if you are here, Kari. And they talk about the boundaries. I will contact you if you are not listening now. So I want to do the same one more time, and I hope a lot of you want to share my posts. So if you like and share this post, I'm posting it on my Facebook wall when this sending is over. If you like and share it, you can win a free session with me online. It's worth 750 crowns. I will spin it can be a coaching session or a shamanic healing session. It's up to you. So yeah, any guidance, anything I can help you with. So please share my post, share it with your friends or share it on your wall. And remember to make a comment. Tell me how it was, how it felt to do this unwinding, the movement of the inner water. And yeah, if you like to support me economically, you are welcome to do that. These sendings, these meditations are for free, but a lot of you are donating something to me for my work, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you, everyone. I will post my VIPS number or my PayPal account address in the comment field when I'm posting this video on my Facebook site. So I wish you all a very good night. I hope you sleep good tonight. And tomorrow I will go to the city. I will go to with my partner. I will go to our yoga studio and do a lot of recordings. So I will take a day off and not sending tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday. So I hope you will be back too. I wish you a good night. Okay, bye bye.